smart agreement capabilities coming to the XRP ledger. Plus, I recognize the master plan for Ripple's solid coin and how they're going to apply it in the US first, after which other locations. I'm going to get to that just in a minute. However, check this out. Jungling published this XRP ledger EVM facet chain, what AI says after reading its present-day GitHub code. Based on the code you shared, my first-rate guess regarding the last intention of the project is to intention to create an impartial Ethereum-compatible surroundings, an EVM aspect chain that can produce clever contracts proper. And then we also have this from Crypto Queen analysts, essentially on price of the token, XRP to $40 in line with coin. To $40 consistent with coin, we're going to see what takes place over this determined. But genuinely, that is an older video. However, I want you to recognize how crucial XRP is. It's no longer about what the contemporary rate is, guys. It's about the application and what it could do. The matters all of us must take into account is that the cost of a token over the long term is honestly going to be derived by means of its utility. What trouble is it fixing? How huge is that problem? How many customers do you have got? There's no doubt there's a whole lot of hype on this device, and I don't simply think it's an awesome aspect. For Ripple, we use this virtual asset called XRP to settle liquidity, which is among banks. So these days, there may be $27 trillion parked at one-of-a-kind banks around the world to be able to make bills between every other. Our view is you could use a virtual asset like XRP to try this in actual time. Because XRP has been so efficient, it settles the transaction at 3 seconds compared to Bitcoin. So it simply passes through the currency for that time frame. That's correct. Okay, and there is stablecoin we are going to get to in only a 2D, but right here's Rosie Rios, who was once the treasurer of the United States underneath Trump on Ripple and XRP. And yes, it is my call on the decreased left-hand side of us money. So out of the approximately $2 trillion of us foreign money in Flow International, my name is about on 1.8 trillion. So I can honestly say that no one has made extra cash than I even have. I am also at the board of Ripple, that's XRP cryptocurrency, but I want to make something very, very clear. Blockchain is here to live. The educate has left the station. You're going to pay attention. We quoted approximately that everyone the time. As some distance as I'm concerned, whether or not it's fractional actual property, whether it is artwork, whether it's NFTs, blockchain isn't always going away. And you recognize that this lady proper, who was once the treasurer of the United States, should have got a job anywhere. She ought to have, we're given a board everywhere. She selected to go to Ripple. She is aware of matters, right? She's aware of what's occurring proper. And I want to proportion this with you. So Japan XRP making inroads for move border payments between Japan's Brazil and for Japan's Brazil and for Japan. This is an older report. However, via this MOU, MUFG, bank has decided to start to collaborate development for move border payments between Japan and Brazil, utilizing Ripple's slicing facet era. It additionally talks about 2017 FUFG Bank stated it might join Ripple's interbank group. That's main transactions and in bankers be answerable for constructing and retaining and enhancing rules wherein to make certain operational contingency. But FUMFMUFG Bank is truly one of the banks this is going to use this new solid coin in Japan once it's created to transport value. And that is how Ripple is going to take over the US by way of, because they offered a fashionable charter proper, a custody and consider enterprise, right? They have banking licenses in all of the states proper. They cover all 50 states within the US proper. And through this, they're going to apply this however look who in reality works right here, right? You have Jack McDonald and Tim Keeney as board individuals. So I guess they went from PolySign to now standard custody and trust company. I do not know why, but here they may be, Jack McDonald and Tim Keeney. Very, very strange. But Arthur Brito, founder of PolySign, co-founder of Ripple Labs and creator, and it says, we combine blockchain institutional HSM information to create inspired answers to address trendy problems. Today's leaders in conventional finance. So I simply thought they'd become very, very exciting to look these two men on here. Pretty loopy. And then trending nearby payments, right? FedNow. You can use XRP in the FedNow system to move money internationally proper. It's examining the blessings of real-time payments. We all type of understand that. I don't need to study this to you and put you to sleep. But beginning banking on the rise in North America proper, Europe no time like now for instant bills. Latin America ditching coins for locating crypto. You additionally have Africa, crypto and sell gasoline monetary inclusion. Crypto is taking up the sector. If you do not understand it, you need to start gaining knowledge about it very quickly. Follow my channel. Also, we are like 130 people far away from 30,000 subscribers on this channel. I grew to become 40. On the 13th of September, I would love so one can get to my purpose of these 30,000 subscribers via my birthday. If you could help me try this, I'd virtually surely respect you. Here you go. Executive on the blockchain firm Ripple is among several signers of a letter endorsing Kamala Harris for president. Chris Larsson, Ripple's co-founder and executive chairman, joined 88 corporate leaders in signing the letter, which changed into solely shared with CNBC. Former 21st Century Fox CEO James Murdoch and Snap chairman Michael Linton. An institution argues that Harris would keep to increase fair and predictable policies that aid the guideline of law, stability, and a sound business surroundings if she had been president. The motive of the fast letter with the long listing of signers is to serve as a nicely timed political show of guide for Harris, who's locked in a very tight race against Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump. A reminder that the first presidential debate among the two is simply days away. Meantime, Trump, who has these days taken on a seasoned crypto stance, has been getting the guide from large crypto names consisting of the Winklevoss twins after his marketing campaign introduced in May that it might take delivery of crypto donations. Understand this, although neither candidate has sincerely positioned any policy together to simply show that they are going to do something about crypto. Don't pay attention to what they are saying, watch what they do. If you want to be a part of my community for 30 days free of charge, you can do that, right? We have a 11% churn charge, which means that 9 out of 10 human beings that be a part of our network emerge as staying, because there is masses, if no longer thousands of people in our network which are hungry for facts in the crypto area. And we find facts earlier than maximum of the general public does. And whilst you're ahead of the relaxation of the general public, that's how you're making money. Gold miners again inside the 1800s proper. When the gold rush changed into taking place, if it was within the 1900s, all right, accurate me down within the comments, but I consider it turned into inside the 1800s. The human beings that made the most money had been the humans that had the alternatives and the shovels, no longer the people that went out and mined gold proper. Right now, choices and shovels are news and information. Stay beforehand of the sport. And also, you too one day will have generational wealth. Aloha. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for sharing and subscribing and liking my motion pictures. Peace out. Hello?